So what are you doing? Are you coding or programming? Who are you really, a coder or a programmer? Typically, programming means solving complicated problems that require a great deal of logical thinking, algorithms and complex math. So when you say, "This is Bob, he's a programmer," you imagine Bob doing at least some kind of machine learning or AI at Google, especially if he is dressed smartly. Coding, on the other hand, is usually seen as doing some kind of less complex and more down-to-earth stuff, like making a landing page using HTML, CSS and a little bit of JavaScript. So when you say, "Hey, this is Jim, he's a coder," you might imagine him as someone who looks like a homeless person and codes for food. At the same time, many people would disagree and proudly call themselves software engineers instead of these two terms. So how should you be called, a programmer or a coder? The right answer is, who cares, as long as they pay you decent money for doing your job. Should you not be more concerned about your salary and yearly bonus than fancy titles anyway? Don't get me wrong, titles might be important, especially at the beginning of your career. If you have the senior developer or tech lead on your resume, you'll definitely get more job opportunities. But honestly, what would you prefer? A fancy title or a $20,000 raise? A smart person would say, I would take both. But do you really care about all this terminology and linguistics concerning coders and programmers? Imagine there are two companies that want to hire you. One company will pay you $500,000 a year like Facebook, but will call you a computer guy. Another company will call you a lord of the coding universe, but is going to pay you peanuts. Which company would you choose? So my friends, don't get involved in all these holy wars discussing who we are. Coders, rockstar programmers, software developers, engineers or coding Jedis. I personally care about something more solid like money in the bank, which can buy you a better life. Leave those fancy titles to companies that try to motivate their employees to stick with the company without paying them a little more cash. You might feel proud if they call you a senior developer or a tech lead, but you'd be even more proud of yourself if you had a high salary too. And don't waste your time on trying to win a holy war, it's mission impossible, and it's better to spend this time on becoming a coding rock star instead. It was Dimitri, thanks for watching.